Hi, I'm Katie Ziskind, licensed marriage and family therapist at Wisdom Within Counseling in Niantic, Connecticut. I recently went on a walk and talk session, which is a therapy session outside. We walked to McCook's in Niantic and on the Niantic Bay Boardwalk for a relaxing, calming energy while building a positive coping skill. That's why I look a little bit warm right now. In this video, we're talking about the fight cycle versus the support cycle in couples therapy. This video can also be related in terms of working with a child or teenager if you're a parent. When we look at the fight cycle, it's unrealistic to think that you may never fight with your partner again or with your teenager again. It's bound to happen. If you're in a relationship, fights are going to happen. That is a well-known thing. If you push your partner's or spouse's buttons, that's not always a bad thing. It can be negative if it's handled in a negative way. So what happens when you push your partner's buttons is that they start to get triggered, and you might also get triggered too. You may feel hot, you may feel irritable, you might just feel like yelling, "Stop! I can't take this anymore. Why are you yelling at me? You're ruining my night." All these really intense feelings come up. Anger, loss, wishing it was different, regret for saying things you didn't mean. And so in order to break the fight cycle, which can last for days or months, for some people even years, you have to step into a support cycle. The support cycle is very different. The support cycle happens the moment you notice that you're triggered. If you start to push your partner's buttons, instead of stepping into fear, step into support. What this means is that you can use really positive statements to connect with your partner's pain. Instead of challenging them in the fear and fight cycle, you want to support them and nurture them through compassionate, genuine empathy. For instance, if you start to notice your partner is crying, instead of saying something like, "Oh, you're being such a baby. I can't believe you're crying right now. You're too sensitive." Instead of saying something like that, which is a fear-based statement and only increases the fight and disconnect, choose a different type of statement. If your partner's crying, notice your reaction. Maybe you're feeling upset yourself, angry. And the first thing is to calm down so you can actually react in a positive way. The next step is to support. Step away from the fear and fight and support your partner. If your partner's crying, say something like, "What's going on? Help me understand why you're feeling sad. It's okay to cry. I get really upset sometimes too. And I'm glad that you're showing some type of emotion, even if it means that you're in a really dark place right now. I'm here for you whenever you're ready to talk about it. I support you." Saying something like that steps into a support cycle. It immediately changes the fight into a healing mode. If you fight, there will naturally be a time when you two come back together, unless you break up, but these fights will always happen. We're going to disagree, it's just part of life. But if you can step into support and nurturing in your comments and behaviors, you'll actually be creating more intimacy. Your sex life might improve, you might feel more connected when you're out at work or not together with your partner in the same proximity, and you will also feel more of an emotional connection to your partner, increasing trust, bonding, and attachment for the long term. So next time you feel like fighting and that fight just keeps dragging on, notice the cycle and make an active and positive choice to step into a supportive, nurturing role instead of egging on that fight. I'm Katie Ziskind, licensed marriage and family therapist at Wisdom Within Counseling. If you're interested in getting started in therapy for individual, couples, or therapy for your teenager or child, simply text me to get started. My phone number is 860-451-9364. For more information on integrative mind, body, and spirit type of counseling, visit wisdomwithinct.com. I look forward to connecting with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.